Hello and welcome back to the Slang podcast with me, your host, Louisa May Adams. This show will give you the chance to hear, understand the origins and meanings of new slang and to use them immediately. So let's get started. You are listening to our third episode, specialising on slang and money. Today we are starting by looking at the most common and widely used slang terms for money. I was in a bar recently with my Italian friend. I bought some drinks and she asked me how much I owed her. I replied, only a £5. My friend looked at me with such confusion on her face and replied, 5 what? This is when I realised we had never spoken about one of the slang terms I use most frequently, a fiver, F-I-V-E-R, simply meaning a £5 note. This slang term is used everywhere in the UK, especially down south. You will hear it in pubs, supermarkets, and even in restaurants. Luckily, we can also use a tenner, T-E-N-N-E-R, for a £10 note. A fiver and a tenner have been used in slang since the mid-19th century. There is no clear reason for these slang terms, but they are used daily in the UK. For example, I could ask, how much was your t-shirt? And my friend might reply, I gave him a tenner for the t-shirt. A £5 note is also sometimes referred to as a Bluey, for the obvious reason that the colour of £5 notes used to be blue about 30 years ago. In Cockney rhyming slang, £5 can also be referred to as a deep sea diver, rhyming with fiver. However, this is not a common slang term, just a fun one. So next time you're in an English pub and someone says the pint is a £5, do not raise your hand in the air and try and high-five them. Just hand over a £5 note. That's the end of our episode of the day, so remember to tune in for our next episode and see what more slang we have in store for you. You can find us on our website, theslangpodcast.com, and from there you can see our transcript and subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and many more apps. Or head over to our Facebook page, The Slang Podcasts, for updates and more slang.